An epidemic continues to grow in the United States. Suicide is taking lives in staggering numbers.
According to the CDC, suicide is one of the leading causes of death for people ages 10 to 64. And just today, the television news community learning of the loss of Detroit meteorologist Jessica Starr, who took her own life. She was 35 years old, a wife and a mom who worked for Fox 2.
24-Hour News 8's Zach Horner joins us now with how a group on the lakeshore is looking to support those vulnerable to suicide. Zach?
Well, the group meets at Mercy Health Hackley campus in Muskegon. It's a peer-facilitated group, meaning suicide survivors actually lead the session. I spoke to one of those leaders, hoping to save lives and support people as they fight to survive.
There aren't really groups like this around.
A rare group to save lives in West Michigan. And they've been there.
I'm one of the facilitators, and then our other facilitator, we are both suicide attempt survivors. When I share my story, that helps other people.
It's called the Suicide Attempt Survivors Support Group, a place to share openly about a topic people often avoid, but shouldn't.
Typically, when somebody is struggling with suicidal thoughts or has attempted, they typically don't talk about it. The silence is kind of the normal route. There's a lot of stigma surrounding mental illness.
And silence can be deadly.
This gives an avenue for people to actually have an environment, a safe space to talk, to open up.
Tishmer works for Health West and is the co-chair of the Suicide Prevention Coalition of Muskegon County. He says the Hackley campus location provides additional support.
The reason we have our meetings at Hackley Hospital is because there is an emergency room and a behavioral unit, just in the case that somebody might show up to the group and be in crisis.
Outside a support group, what can family and friends do to help someone who's struggling?
For anyone who might worry about somebody who is struggling with suicidal ideations or suicidal thoughts or has attempted, is empathic listening is the greatest gift you could give somebody, just to sit with somebody in their pain and listen.
Now the support group is open to suicide survivors over 18 years old. They meet the second Wednesday of every month. And if you know someone who is struggling with suicidal thoughts, call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. The Crisis Center provides free and confidential emotional support 24/7. We have that number and other resources posted right now on woodtv.com. In studio tonight, I'm Zach Horner, 24-Hour News 8.